have on the line with us Mark Kassis from Central Catholic. Mark, Tim Wood, Bill Bryant, Hector Longo here on MVC Gridiron Weekly. Really appreciate you getting back on the line with us. You know, we had some issues week one. We wanted to get you back on so people could actually hear you.
I know. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure. Absolutely.
So, a big win for you guys yesterday over North Andover. What's the first thing that you want to get out there in terms of the game and your thoughts there?
We had a lot of people step up yesterday. We had two serious injuries, and J.J. McCurry and Nate Hebert. So, I mean, those are two. I mean, as big as a loss as you can get. I mean, those are two players who really stepped up for us big this year. But you hate to see them go down. But we had some players step up yesterday. Michael Finneran and Nick Palmer stepped up in their positions, and they did a good job helping the defense and picking us up when we needed them.
In terms of just the flow of the game there, Mark, what stuck out to you in terms of where you guys truly started to deliver that win?
I thought the offensive line did a really good job of opening up the run game early on in the game. We knew North Andover was going to be a good game. It was going to be a dogfight from the start. The offensive line really gave us a chance to move the ball efficiently, and they were really the reason why we put up the points that we did. And on defense, I thought we played better, but of course there's always room for improvement. We gotta do a better job of not letting up big plays, and when they scored with like a couple minutes left in the fourth quarter, we gotta do a better job of staying disciplined and just not letting up those big plays towards the end.
Hey Mark, this is Bill Bryant. Just wanted to check in as a former, very old quarterback. Talk a little bit about some of those linemen and how difficult it is to live in the trenches day after day and not get your name recognized. So give a shout out to some of those guys that you were talking about earlier.
Nick Mueller, center, Uwe, right guard, Michael Sater, right tackle, guard, George Cosme, and left tackle, Jack Sullivan. They don't get their name in the paper. They don't really show up in the box score, but they're the reason why, they're like the anchor of our team, to be honest. They're the reason why we can move the ball. I mean, they don't, like I said, they don't get credit, but they really do deserve all the credit. And, they day after day, I mean, they are in the trenches every day, every practice, just working hard, helping other people in any way they can, so they really deserve all the credit.
So, Mark, reading some of the reports yesterday after the game, Coach A was very emotional about a couple of injuries to you guys. Mm-hmm. Obviously, he's an emotional guy, but you could feel it in what he had to say about the two guys you lost. How tough was that on the team?
Like I said, those are as big as a loss as you can get. JJ he was putting together a really good season so far, and to see all the work that he put in, like in the off season, he was one of the hardest working kids we had. He's a great leader too, so to see him go down is really, really tough and very emotional. So I definitely see where Coach A is coming from. I had the same kind of feel after the game. Like, I was happy that we won, but I also knew at the end, like, those are two, like, very important key factors in our team. But I'm happy that Nate's going to be all right. He said, I was talking to him yesterday, he's going to be all right. But JJ, I'm pretty sure, he's going to be out for the year, which is very sad to hear. But, I just hope he heals up quick.
You guys got a lot of guys to do, next guy up for sure on this team, and tell us just a little bit in terms of Nick Donadio yesterday. It's a huge game for you guys.
Yeah, he picked us up when we needed him. You know, he had that long touchdown off the, I believe it was a bubble, like 73 yards, I think, something like that.
Correct.
He picked us up when we needed him, and you know, he's a great leader. He's all over the field, and you know, he's pretty much as good as they get as a teammate and as a player. So he really picked us up when we needed him.
Line with us, Mark Kassis, running back from Central Catholic Raiders, a 33-26 win over North Andover this week. Mark, 15 carries, 97 yards, and a touchdown. Hector, I cut you off there with a follow-up. You want to hit it?
Yeah, just going to ask you, Mark, your 3 non-divisional games are done here, and you're at the heart or the start of the divisional season in the conference. How fired up are you guys for that and this little run of, Andover going through in the next 3?
Yep. I mean, we're going to continue to prepare the same way. You know, the Merrimack Valley is a very competitive conference. You know, there's no easy week, to be honest. You got to treat every game the same way with the same mentality of just preparing for every team the same way, which is through hard work and great preparation. So treat every week of practice the same with good intensity and good focus, and we're just going to go into every game with the mindset of, you know, just trying to dominate every game.
Bill, I cut you off. What do you got?
No, I just wanted to check in, Mark, about North Andover. Obviously, that was a tough game last year, and it's always nice to come back the following year. But talk a little bit about North Andover and just talk about the game. Obviously, it was physical. You know, you're talking 33-26. So, what were some of the keys for North Andover to stay with you guys?
Yeah, North Andover, they have really good running backs. You know, they're very shifty, put the holes hard. They run under center. We knew it was going to be a very physical game. So, you know, the D lineman steps up big yesterday. Brennan Society actually had a really good game on the D line. So shout out to him. And same with Jermaine Wiggins. He did a good job on the D line too. But you know, we knew it was going to be a physical game, so we just had to play tough, play physical, and we knew that if we made the right reads and just followed our keys, we were going to be all right.
You mentioned Jermaine. I mean, what's it like having the Wiggy mania around the program with his dad and obviously from what I've seen, he's got somewhat similar personalities as his dad. Tell us a little bit about just the Wiggins family.
Yeah, I love having Jermaine around. He's a funny kid. He's a great teammate too, and I also see his little brother. He's a freshman. I see him floating around the school. He's a funny kid too. I love being around them. They're 2 great kids, and I see his dad walking around sometimes, and I'm like, wow, that's Jermaine Wiggins. That's really cool. I mean, it's cool. It's really nice having them around. They're great kids.
What's the scouting report on the youngin there? Is he football ready, or is he other sports?
He's playing football.
Nice.
I haven't really seen him play, but I'm sure he's good.
It's in the blood for sure.
It's in the blood, yeah.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about your quarterback here, Aiden Pereira. I mean, another position where you guys, folks think, all right, you're reloading there, but I mean, this kid's just been phenomenal for you guys. He
is. As a sophomore, he's really rose as a great leader for us, which is very important as a young player on the varsity level. He's really done a good job commanding the offense and taking control play by play. Everyone on the team has the utmost confidence in him and all that he's capable of. So we're just going to continue to keep riding with him, and we know that he's going to do great things for us.
Hector, what do you got?
Tim, I'm pretty good with Mark. He's had a big year already. I just wonder right now if Central has an idea. Maybe, Mark, you can tell us. How good do you think you guys are? I think maybe expectations might have been lower for this group before the year started, and then you come out and you kick Central in the Springfield Central in the teeth, and you have that big win and kind of announce it you guys are around? Where do you think you guys are as a team?
I think we're off to a solid start on the season. Always the number one goal in mind every year is to win the MVC championship. And I think if we keep pushing, we keep grinding, I think that's a great possibility. We just got to keep working hard, and that's always our number one goal in the season. But as a team, I think we're growing each week. We're starting to gel together as a team, week in and week out. Having good practices every week, that's essential in becoming a good team. And I think slowly but surely, we're growing into that team that we want to be. We have a lot of corrections to make, obviously, and a lot to improve on. But every week we just gotta keep getting better and better, and it'll all start to come together.
Bill, last thoughts here? Well, go ahead, Hector. Sorry.
Mark, just thinking about this one real quick because I see, next week's game against Andover is a Saturday game. Do you feel like you're getting a little bit, not robbed, but is it disappointing to not play Friday nights? Or are you guys okay with it? As the high school football player, you think of Friday Night Lights in quotes. How you adjusting to that? Do you feel like you're being cheated a little bit, or are you okay with this?
Yeah, we have to get used to it. No matter what the day is, football's still football in the end. We have to go out there and play our game, but Friday Night Lights, there's no better feeling than that. We definitely, as players, we want those Friday Night Lights. We miss them, and we're all just hoping for that first frost to hit so we can start playing night games again. I definitely miss the Friday Night Lights, and I want them to come back as soon as possible.
Bill, last thoughts here?
No, I really appreciate Mark's honest answer. I think that he's spot on. Once the whistle blows and the first kickoff goes, I think these kids are really rising to the occasion. Hector and Tim and Mark, but I really think that our local news media are dropping the ball on supporting these football teams that have been playing Friday nights. And how do we not have a big story to or each of the high school teams to say, come on down Saturday, it's free, and encourage these bigger crowds, because the games have been great, but the atmosphere just is not what it's been on Fridays, and it's really disappointing. And there would be a really strong story in encouraging the community to come out and support these teams across the Merrimack Valley. The numbers are just down, and it's kind of disappointing. So, Mark, I appreciate your honest answer, and I get it. Once the game starts, you better be ready, because you're playing against tough competition throughout the valley. But we really need some fans to get out and watch these games.
Definitely, I agree with that 100%.
Hey, Mark, before we let you go, we got the MVP vote this week. Your teammate Pereira was in the mix and won first week. Nick Donatio's in the vote this week. You want to do any campaigning here?
Definitely vote. Nick Donatio, come on now. How much needs to be said? I already cast my vote for him, but he's a stud. He's all over the field 24/7. If you're at the games, he's hard to miss. So go out there, vote Nick Donatio. He deserves it. He really one of the hardest working kids that we have on the team. If not the hardest working kid. So he deserves all the accolades that come his way. But I know that's not really what's on his. He doesn't really care if he wins that. The team is his number one priority. I know that, but that would just be another great thing for him to accomplish.
All right, Mark Kassis from Central Catholic. Huge win this week. Huge game ahead of you. Really appreciate you coming on again with us, and we'll be rooting you guys on, and best of luck next week, and we'll be watching.
All right, thank you guys very much. It's always a pleasure talking to you guys.
Thanks, Mark. Great job.